More music.
Oh my god.
Here goes.
Blazing across the airwaves right now. Get ready.
Now this is Freddie McGregor, and you're tuned in to the baddest rhythm of all time.
Grant's Rock Warehouse is trying to change the world, one track at a time.
Are we on the air?
Yes, you are.
More music, more of the time.
Grant's Rock Warehouse.
Don't understand what's going on here.
Welcome to Grant's Rock Warehouse, and tonight we are live. Webb Vandiver is back, and it's another episode of Little Known Bands That You Should Know. Tonight we're looking at Primevil, Three-Man Army, and Geronimo. Oh yeah, DC's here as well.
Grant is trying to change the world, one track at a time. Grant's Rock Warehouse is keeping it real in the field.
Hey everybody, we are live, and I want to welcome, ladies and gentlemen, DC's here, and Webb is back. And we are talking, we're talking about little known bands that you should know. Tonight's band, Primevil, Three-Man Army, and Jeronimo. You know how this works. This show's just all about turning you on. We want to hear from you in the chat. We're just keeping it interactive, and let's just hang out a little bit, and hopefully you will dig what Webb has presented to you. So let's start out with Webb. Webb, how are you? Nice to see you again.
I'm doing wonderful. Glad to be here, as usual.
DC, how are you?
Pretty good.
You look great.
I won't go into details. It's been a pretty hectic week here in Central Illinois. All
My
good,
goodness.
but very hectic.
Well, you know, better than the alternative, DC.
Oh, true
Yeah,
that.
that's right. So anyway, let's turn it over to Webb. What is it about Primevil that you wanted to share with the class, and what are we going to be hearing?
Well, Primevil is a early kind of stoner rock heavy band. They only made one album. They're out of Indiana. These guys, you're going to hear it's heavy, it's thick. I don't think they had a lot of money for this, but it's just raw. It got a lot of play. It came out in 74. This one album, Smoking Bats at Campton's. Dave Campton is the well. If you know what Smoking Bats are, do I need to explain?
I have to ask DC. It sounds like he probably knows. What does that mean?
I have no clue.
Okay,
I was just gonna comment though. Yeah, I don't think they had much of a budget for graphics for the cover art, because that looks like one of my in 74. That could have been one of my classmates in senior art class. One of their projects.
So is that a smiling bat? Is that
looks
what
like
that is?
some sort of satanic bat with
Yeah,
Phyllis Diller's hair?
I don't know what's happening.
Yeah, it's supposed to be the wings going out. It's the wings or something. But a bat is a little thing you smoke. You grind it up and you smoke out of. And it's metal and it looks like a bat. And
so it's like a bong?
No, it's like a little metal thing, and you just take a little one hit. I had friends that I worked with. It's a one hitter. Yeah, and it's usually metal, and it kind of looks like a little bat, so I think people call it bat. So we obviously know what that's about, and it's stoner rock, and I don't know how else to describe it. I mean, they just made one album, so obviously it didn't catch on, and like I said, it came out in 74, and it's kind of one of those things people discovered later, and people go back to it and reference it as being like a really cool, hard to find record. So I say we just go into it and listen.
Let's go and do it. Before we do it, I do want to welcome everybody here tonight. I forgot that we were going live because before this show, I taped an episode on Sea of Tranquility, so I'm having to shift gears
into live mode.
Live mode. So it's a different mode if you don't know that. Yeah. All right, well, let's play it. Let's play Smoking Bats at what does that title mean? Do you know anything about that? What's Campton's?
Dave Campton. Dave Campton is the lead singer. So they're at Campton's house and they're smoking bats.
All right, let's just what you think. We want to hear from you in the chat. Let's play it. All right.
You told me that you would leave me if I didn't change my ways. Woman, I can make the sunshine on we said our last goodbyes. I can see the happy smile behind your angry eyes. Maybe now we understand we can relive the past. Let's all live for what we'll do tomorrow.
Whoa, there you go. Primeval, ladies and gentlemen. Man, it's well, that was a banger, like they said.
Yeah,
Well,
that instrumental trade-off part where the guitar and the bass were kind of playing off each other was very reminiscent of Sabbath early on to my ears.
Yeah. You know, it came out in 74, but it sounds like 70 or 71, doesn't it? It
Sounds of
sounds
an earlier vintage.
Uh-oh, the
Yeah.
fog machine just spurred out some little poop. It did.
well.
It just pooted.
It's
I felt-
smoking bats.
It is smoking bats. I felt like
Your
you
fog
know.
machine.
Did you feel like they were like about to derail the whole time? I mean, they felt.
It
You know, it
feels
sounds like
like-
it's this. Ooh.
It feels like they could just like right on the verge of falling apart, and they could just veer off the road. Yeah,
Yes,
kinda cool.
exactly.
Well, that's
Yeah,
when
I
you're,
mean, yeah.
when you're
Okay.
smoking bats, you could just veer off in any direction. You're not finding the straight and narrow, man. It's all loosey goosey.
Yeah.
So there
Oh,
you go.
yeah.
David's coming in, said not bad at all. Good. Kevin says kind of cool, but might have to be in a certain mood.
You gotta
Probably
smoke
mood
it,
when you're
smoke a bat.
smoking bats.
Yeah, what the?
Yeah.
Yeah, that,
All
like
right,
the
what
song
else?
says.
Exactly. Well, let's keep this dog moving. What do we have up next, Webb?
Well, we have what is it? Oh, it's
Progress.
progress. And kind of cheesy lyrics that you'll hear progress, progress, but it's cool. It's got a little bass solo in the middle. It was hard to pick two songs. There were some longer songs that I wanted to pick, but I didn't want to play a 6.5 minute song. Wanted to keep
Sure.
everybody in line. So let's
All
just
right.
play progress and see what we think.
All right, everybody, here we go. We'll play it. We want to know what you think in the chat. Let's just let it. Oh, yeah.
Woke up this morning, feeling awful small. Didn't need no telescope, 'cause I'm right on the wall. World keeps moving faster, problem never stop. Hope somebody's pitched a race, 'cause this cat's jumping on. Progress, progress, got to pay the price. Progress,
Yes, they are.
I can't help but wonder what the future's gonna bring. I can guess you, but I'm scared of number three. Living on a steady diet of news and propaganda. Dream about a juice to stay in. Eat what you hand you. Progress, progress, got to pay the price. Progress, progress, ain't no paradise.
Holy shit, that was fast. Damn, I hit that button. Whoo,
Wow.
everybody, man. What do you think of that? That was kicking. Come on.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
both
that's it,
songs
kid.
had that breakdown where it just got to a part where the bass and the guitar were kind of intertwining and playing off of each other.
Mm-hmm.
A la
Yeah.
Sabbath, a la early Sabbath.
I think they were listening to Sabbath's first album in particular. That bass tone and everything, it kind of
Yeah.
sounds a lot like that first album.
That's a strong possibility.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I heard this and I thought the band was from Youngstown. Is that true, DC? Because I sort of got it sounds like all those Youngstown bands.
It has a slight Pooh-Bah, Youngstownish vibe to it.
I know Pooh-Bah. Are they from Ohio?
They're
Pooh-Bah?
from Youngstown area. Yeah, we
Oh,
did a show and it was astounding. We started going down the line of all the groups from that Youngstown area, and believe me, Youngstown isn't Chicago or New York, but the talent that came out of that Steel City was incredible.
Cool.
I do want to mention that we're here. Well, we have all headphones on, but I don't think I don't think the production on this record is that bad at all. I know they probably didn't throw a lot of money at it, but the bass is good. Maybe it's the mastering, but the bass, it's got a lot of balls and the guitars sound great. The drums sound really good. I think I'm going to have to buy this.
I'll take it all back. It sounded okay. I'll put it this way. It sounded a hell of a lot better here than it did coming through here.
Oh, yeah, of course.
So I was listening to it mostly through here because I found it on Spotify about probably 3 or 4 or 5 years ago. So yeah, I mean, it's out there. So it needs some remastering or something, but you know, hey,
Spotify.
Find it.
Dave, I don't know what Spotify is either. I don't use Spotify.
Oh,
I don't
come
know.
on.
I don't know what issue this is.
Yeah, everything seems to be top shelf. Like I said, and this has nothing to do with the music content. Just the album cover reeks of like a high school, art project. That could be gussied up a little bit.
DC, they scribbled this on their notebook. That's what
Yes, exactly.
At your history notebook where there's just like that plain white opening page.
Yeah.
That's the only thing that doesn't look, like professional or top shelf.
I think it's great.
Yeah,
a lot of energy. They're tight. And I like that whole thing where it just feels like they could just, break up at any moment. Yeah.
Well,
excellent. All right. Cool. Well,
all right.
Keep going. Number 3. All right. So we're changing bands. 3-man army. Go ahead, Webb. Dazzle us.
3-man army is 2 of the Gervitz brothers, Adrian and Paul, which made 3 or 4 albums as 3-man army. This is this is confusing because this is their 3rd album and it says 3-man army 2. So there you go. Come on. I think the first album was 71.
Webb, it was confusing for me when, of course, you gave me the tracks and I went to Discogs to look it up. Yeah. And I was surprised how much they did have in their catalog, but their catalog is kind of confusing. You're right. It's kind of confusing.
That's funny. Webb, I didn't know anything about any of these 3 bands, but this 3-man army and that thumbnail that Grant created, when I looked at those dudes, I was thinking, this is giving me kind of like an Odd Brothers Gibb vibe. And then I find 2 of these 3 guys are brothers. I said, oh, yeah, that's where I'm drawing that correlation. And their poses. And their poses. Yeah.
Yeah, are they shirtless? Was that the one where they were shirtless again?
The Geronimos are carrying the torch of shirtlessness.
Yeah.
But my goal with all the thumbnails is to have all the bands shirtless from now on.
Yes. Well, leave it to Geronimo. The Germans are going to be shirtless. But okay, so Three Man Army on this record has Tony Newman drumming. He's one of my. He's kind of not many people know him. He played on David Bowie Live from '74, and he did studio stuff. But I love his feel. He doesn't play on the first album. A guy from Spooky Tooth played on the first album, but this is their third, and Tony Newman played on the last three. This first song, which is called Flying, I just like the melody of it. You get two voices. They're not the greatest singers. This is more about the music, and it's not about the vocals, but I love this first song. You get some double bass drumming, and it just has a good feel. And tell me what you guys think of it.
All right, let's do it. Let me flip my buttons, and we will hear Three Man Army Flying, 1973, people. Webb is stuck in the early 70s. Let's do it. All right, let's know what you think. Wow, everybody, listen to that. Holy
cool. Now, Webb, you said that you didn't think the vocals for this band were that great.
Well, everybody has their own. Okay, I made all these, but the more I hear it, and when I hear it on headphones, damn it, it sounds good. Do you guys know Thunder? Go ahead, DC.
Go ahead, man.
I was going to say Thunderclap Newman, who sang "Something in the Air," the original "Something in the Air." Mm-hmm. Their vocals sound like these guys sound like that. those guys that sing in that band, if you've ever listened to their, I mean, I heard that too, but go ahead, DC. That's all I want to say.
Yeah, I was going to say that the vocals really grabbed me here. I think they're great vocals. Of the two bands, this one, I really dig these cats. The first band, I love the interplay with the guitar and bass, those elements. But overall, this first song here from Three Man Army, man, I dig these cats. Great.
Yeah.
Great.
Yeah, Speedy Keen. Yep.
Yes.
It does remind me of Speedy Keen. What I hear is like a heavy, it's almost power pop, DC.
That's probably why it's reeling me in.
Because guitars are overdriven, but they still have a shimmer to them.
Yes.
You've got that. It's like heavy, big star. I dig it. Melody.
The vocals are harmonic in points, but not overly sweet, or not that I have a problem with that. But I think, the vocals are fantastic.
I think that maybe One Way or Wounded Bird reissued this. I don't think anybody, I'd have to look again, but I think it got released on Wounded Bird, and that's what this is off of.
Yeah. And this sounded a lot fuller than the first record. Obviously there's some money involved in here. I thought it sounded really good. I mean, it was punchy and full. Yeah.
Yeah, I dug that quite a little bit. Hopefully this next track will push me into pursuing the Three Man Army further.
Well, let me say one thing before we play In My Eyes. It's a little bit longer song, so stay with it. It kind of starts out mellow. It takes 40 seconds to kind of kick in, and then it kind of has a bookend at the end. But this is kind of a halftime heavy groove, and I like it. But there are 5 or 6 songs on this album that are really worth listening to. I had a hard time. And on the other albums, there's a handful too. So DC, definitely check them out.
Oh, I will.
All right, kids, let's keep going. In My Three Man Army. Let us know what you think in the chat.
Yeah, this is mellow at the beginning.
What? Oh, shit. Wrong button. Did that totally not come through?
No,
it was just little snippets.
Oh, you know why? Well, I know why. Well, we'll back it up. Sorry, everybody. One man band right here. That's what happened. Well, let's start over. All right, let's do it. Here we go. Let us know what you think. Here we go. Still? Nothing? Hold on. Is it there now? It was off.
Fades back in.
Oh, that's right. Well,
for like.
I didn't play, but I could see the level. Yeah. Trippy. All right, cool. Hey, there you go. 3-man army, ladies and gentlemen. I dig it.
That was great. And again, the vocals. The vocals, I mean,
yeah,
just right in my sweet spot.
Cool, DC.
If Star likes it, I like it.
Yes.
Steven asked if I like the second album. Is that there's like two different names. It's called like Mahisha or something. I like it, but this is my favorite one, Steven. But there's one after it that they didn't release until 2005 on CD, and it's called 3-Man Army 3, but it's their fourth. And it's got some good songs on it too. But to me, this is their best one. So definitely worth checking out.
Webb, how did you get turned on to this? Because this is great.
I don't know. It's just one of those, I hate to say it was Spotify, because it was probably, I was listening to something similar and then it says, if you like this, other bands that it recommends. And I just clicked on it and I knew about Tony Newman. Tony Newman can play, by the way. Did you hear those little kick drums and stuff? I mean, he went and did with Bowie right after that. I mean, this is 73 and he went with Bowie for 74. So, but I don't know if he did any studio records. Anyway, yeah.
Yeah, I will definitely be pursuing 3-Man Army here. And it may be the case if the albums are so different that I just buy tracks if that's available. But if if this album catches my fancy in a more than 3 or 4 song way, then I'll buy the whole dang album. This is great. I loved it.
This is definitely worthy of another listen.
Yeah, it's great. Great
Cool.
stuff.
All right, guys.
We've got more, kids.
Just wait.
Oops, shit. Geronimo. Tell us about it, Webb.
Well, Geronimo is a German band, and they had hits that were covers in like 69 and 70. And apparently they did well in Europe and didn't do anything in America. This is their second album, which is the one that people refer to as being, just a classic. You're going to hear it again. It's almost off the rails. This is a trio. And this is heavy guitar. This is kind of going back to the first set, kind of like Primevil, but a little more professional sounding. And I just love this album. And Geronimo is spelled with a G, so they spelled it with a J. I don't know, but that's a picture. Well, that's a classic picture. Go ahead.
That is Geronimo.
Yeah.
All right. Cool. Well,
we play shirtless.
Yeah.
Like our American rocking counterparts, the Grand Funk Railroad.
Yeah.
It was the early 70s, DC.
Yeah, and this is 71.
I was there.
Yeah. They did one more album after this, so the next song will be on, and then they were done. I think they were done by 72 or whatever, 73. So,
yeah. All right. Well, let's play it. All right, kids, let us know what you think. This works. Jeez. Hopefully it'll come through.
Sleepy yawning.
screaming at the end. Wow. Dang.
That was almost a derail too. It sounded like they didn't know when to end the song to me. They were just playing it.
I forgot what year this was because I said proto metal, but these guys are contemporaries of Black Sabbath, so it's not proto metal, but it does fit.
Right.
It's heavy. It's kind of in that Black Sabbath.
Oh, definitely of the Sabbath mold. Certain aspects of it, did remind me of their contemporaries at that time. Judging that, I think I like this a little better than Primevil as well. But so far, Three Man Army wins out tonight for me.
So far,
really dug that band quite a little bit.
I would agree, and I would think that that was kind of my prediction, just because Three Man Army they're obviously a little more professional sounding to me. Like they had their shit together. These guys kind of sounded like, at least it sounds like they're just like, hey, plug in and let's just do what we can and just play some great music and just jam. And the first band was definitely kind of, just a garage band almost. So
well, we still have one more track, but we're going to be on a different album. So
yeah, this is their last album. This one isn't as out of control as the one. This is kind of more like a song. I mean, this, I don't know, something about this. Yeah, I mean, you know what I mean? It has like, it's not just, plug in and just go nuts. But this one just has some pretty cool melodies. I think there might be another Badfinger kind of sound in the riff on here. Yeah, there is. I don't know what it was. So that's going to be two bands in a row that kind of have a little Badfinger riff kind of buried in there. So double vocals on this, and it's kind of I wrote bouncy stoner metal groove. How about that?
All right. So, good enough for me. Let's do it.
That's good for me too.
Hopefully everything works.
Every time I look up through the cloudy sky, I get a kind of feeling and I don't know why. I wish these clouds would fade away and change into a sunny day. Every time I look up through the cloudy sky, every time I look up through the cloudy sky, every time I look out at the falling rain, know that I was feeling just the same. All that water coming down makes me feel I'm gonna drown. Every time I look out at the falling rain, every time I look out at the falling rain, every time I look up to the sky, every time I watch out for the rain. Every time I sit right next to you, I try to speak my mind to you, hoping that you will understand that I'm not trying to pretend. Every time I sit right next to you, I sit right next to you. Every time I look up to the sky, every time I watch unfold the rain, you know that I was feeling just the same now. Every time I look up to the sky,
Is that Mellotron?
every time I watch unfold the rain.
I think that might be Mellotron on there.
It could be.
That was very interesting going from that first album to this album and what they're incorporating, because you still have that bit of heaviness, but it was like, and who I think it was West Coast Dave, did he say a bit of glam? And definitely there's some Badfinger elements worked into this, which is very interesting to my ears.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
100%. That's very Badfinger like.
Yeah. I mean, that riff was.
Ba-da-da-da-da-da-da.
Same
Yeah,
riff.
Baby Blue. I know. Yeah. I mean, they're like, hey, we're over here across the pond. Well, they're on the same side. What am I thinking? They're on the
Let's
same
try
side.
it in this context. And it was a different way to use it.
The riff played here was a little sloppier, though. Wasn't quite as fluid
Not as crisp.
Badfinger. Yeah.
Yeah.
But there you go.
Hey.
Badfinger Sabbath all over these songs. 100% Kevin. Kevin is totally right. Cool. Excellent.
Kevin nailed it.
Kevin did nail it.
Cool.
Robert says that song was tasty, very tasty.
Very tasty.
Very tasty. All right, kids.
Yeah.
Hell, this show only went 45 minutes. We cranked through this thing.
Hey, I'm glad I could turn some people on to some crazy
better to-
stuff.
45 minutes, I'm good with that.
I like that last Geronimo song. That was a very inspiring melding of some elements that I didn't think would probably work together. But 3-Man Army will be the band I will be pursuing and see what they're all about. I may be buying some tracks here.
Yes, I liked them all. But 3-Man Army DC was the winner.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. And like I said, I could have picked 6 songs off that record. So definitely check out.
Oh, well.
Yeah.
I shall take that under advisement.
Thumbs up. All right. See you, Christian. Thanks for stopping in. Nice to see you on the show tonight.
Hey, Christian. Good to see you, buddy.
Before we wrap it up, I do want to mention that tomorrow night, Rand will be here. We will be live, I think, at 8 p.m. We are starting our Asia series. We are going to go through the entire Asia catalog.
Oh, better pack a lunch. But tomorrow we're going from 1982 to 1992. So we're only covering 4 albums. So okay.
Did you see with what Kyle had posted? Webb, you always turn me on to good music.
Thank you.
Jesus, that's tantalizing.
Thank you, Kyle. Thank you, Mr. Homo.
Tantalized.
Star. Thanks, Star.
Star's awesome. I don't know. So I feel Webb did I'm going to give him some applause. Good. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Hey, we couldn't use that one, DC.
There you go.
I don't know. I didn't use any of this.
Look what West.
So what?
What?
Look what West Coast Dave put.
So what?
Asia has more than one album.
Yeah. You own an Asia poster? I do not have an Asia poster.
Those are fine illustrations on those Asia albums.
This is what Star's coming in hot with. Yeah. That's what I love about this show. Never heard any of these bands, found them all on Spotify and gonna dive deeper. Star, based on that, my work is done here. This is what we wanted to do and we succeeded.
We should run that little tag on all your thumbnails from now on with Star posted there.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I love about this show, Star Peters.
I should do that. By the way, BM Bolt was here last night, and we started our Gary Moore Skid Row series. We did not go live with that. We recorded it last night. I have to work on that, so maybe look for that tomorrow or Friday. So BM Bolt in his Gary Moore moment. You got to see that.
Well, speaking of some of our regulars that we haven't seen in a while, D Rocker. Hey, good to see you again.
Yeah, that's a good band that he said too.
Wait a minute, D Rocker. See if I can place him.
Yeah, Stray Dog is good. Stray Dog is a band that, yes, definitely. He's on it with that.
Goldilocks says, Wes, only the ones that's good. Well, we're going to go through them. Rand is all, ladies and gentlemen, if you know Rand, he is all worked up and has been pressuring me to do this Asia thing. And I said, well, I have no problem. A lot of these I'm going to have to study because I only know like the first three. So it'll be fun for me. I'm all about it. I like Asia. And I do like those Frontiers albums. Did anybody ever hear those Asia Frontiers albums where it's the original 4 members that got back together? So freaking good.
Wow.
No, I don't
so much music, so little time.
So anyway, we might play some. I haven't thought about it yet, but we might play a couple Asia tracks tomorrow, and then I'll just remove them. But we might play some Asia tomorrow. You rocker, I know. Irish coffee too. There you go. I know.
Like what Kevin Boland says, this is the best show on the YouTube. And tell your friend.
Where's that?
Kevin Boland at 8:19.
Let me read that. Kevin Boland, this is the best show on YouTube. Tell your friends.
Put that on a thumbnail.
I'll put that on a t-shirt, Kevin Boland. Oh, I got an idea. All these great quotes.
Yes.
The front, the Grants Rock Warehouse logo. The back, quotes. Viewers.
Yeah.
On the back.
We need to pick some gems and.
That's
a great idea.
I'll buy that.
Look forward to that shirt coming. But actually, when I hit 10,000, I'm going to change vendors, I think, because there are some other vendors that really do some great merch. But they don't take anybody unless you have 10,000 subs. So I'll hit 10,000 here in a month and a half, probably. So I'm going to change vendors, and we may redo the line. So DC, I'll be working with you. We need to come up with some stuff.
Well, that'll be at the end of the that'll be at the end of the year when you hit 10K. You need to have like a 6-hour listing party.
Yes, 10K. And then you'll want those gifts, those new tees for your holiday gifts.
That's what I'm going to do. Logo on the front, on the back.
The quotes.
Viewer quotes.
Oh, solid.
God, that gets me excited. BM Bolt says, long live the great. We can put Sardini up here.
Thank you, BM Bolt.
There he is. Over Geronimo.
You guys.
All right.
How's Dementia Cat okay?
He was here, and then he scurried out of here for some reason. He's squirrely. He has been here in every time I've done a Grants Rock Warehouse. Dementia Cat has been here at least part of the show. So he's a fixture.
It's all good. All right, kids.
He made an interesting appearance. Our top 10 for 1995. I think it was John the Music Nut was doing a Primus bass line. He goes, boom, boom, boom. Dementia Cat goes, meow.
He just goes, meow. BM Bolt wants a
small word.
Could we?
He's right behind me. Can you see him? Oh, right there.
There, I see him.
Right over my shoulder. Old Smallwood back there sawing logs.
Oh, this is a good. Did this beat last week's show?
It was close. Ash was great. He inspired me.
I think this gave Ashley a run for his money.
Gave him a run for his money. Yes, sir.
Thank you. Ash.
I don't know. Ashley's stuff absolutely. I don't know. I'd have to ask. I can't. I don't. I'd have to ask everybody here.
Yeah.
But I couldn't believe Ashley just just a lot of that stuff just tore my freaking face off.
Yeah, the buffalo. Yeah, the buffalo that he played inspired me to find Primevil and Geronimo and all that. So Ash.
Oh, we're working on it. Ashley has been in conversation with some of those bands. We're working on getting them on the show.
This is behind the scenes stuff, folks.
And I got another thing I'm working on too that might be someone very influential on the show. Somebody that I will say that Martin Popoff really enjoys. So we'll see. I got a lot of irons in the fire.
It's up your sleeve, right? It's up your sleeve.
So we'll see if it happens. Anyway, the warehouse isn't going anywhere, so you don't have to worry about that. All right, let's wrap this dog up. I want to thank Webb for coming on and gracing us with his presence. I want to thank DC for his color commentary on each of these songs. But we will be back. Anyway, next week. Oh, I can announce this. Guess who's coming back next week?
I don't know.
I'm giving him another chance to see if he can dazzle us. Sydney.
All right, Sydney. Yeah.
If anybody else wants to come in, put a message down below.
We would love to have you. We want to form a community here. We want
the community on here so we can spread the love around anybody. So if you have any interest in coming on and sharing some bands with everybody else, share with the class. We would love to have it. So just
we don't bite
down below. We don't bite. You know, so anyone's more than welcome to come on.
Yeah.
Well, I'm not really that stoked about it. I'll have him on. We've got A team people. We've got C team people. I'm just going to leave it at that.
Ooh. Ash is, look at that. Ash wants to get back. He's like, damn it, get me back on.
I know you can. Well, let's see what I can get you booked, Ashley. I know you nailed it. You're welcome back anytime. The way you're bringing it. I'll contact you and no, you're not C team. No, West Coast Dave, you're contrarian.
West Coast Dave.
No, contrarian is C team.
No,
you're not C team.
Yeah.
But anyway, if you want to come on again, West Coast Dave, I can have you. But let's see if I can get, I don't know, anybody. I don't know. Let's wrap this up. Beavis. 100%. Now you understand what I'm saying. He's a nice boy, but all right. Maybe Sydney will surprise you and redeem. He might.
Yeah.
I am A team. Suck it, everybody.
Oh, Byron, you knew that was coming.
I knew.
He's not one to toot his own horn.
Byron, would you ever come on and do this show?
Yeah, Byron.
Why don't you come on if you're 18?
Yeah, 18, Mr. 18.
Throw yourself out there, Byron.
Right.
Yeah. Mr. George Papad, Mr. 18.
All right, so let's go, Steve. I'll be booking some stuff tomorrow, so you and Ashley, I will get you booked. If I can't get anybody else wanting to come on, you guys can come on. Why wouldn't we like them? That's you might turn us on to something.
Yeah.
Byron, I'm going to contact you. I'm going to book you on here. Get off your ass and get on here.
Yeah, Mr. 18, come on.
Well, it can be all guitar. It doesn't matter.
Yeah, we just want things in the mix.
Exactly. It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we'll see everybody. Have a good Thursday. Keep it clean, wrap the rascal, and I'll keep it washed. That's all I'm going to say. All right.
Washed, clean, wrap it.
Wrap it.
You're good.
Yeah. Pretty much it. Wait a minute. I just need to leave you with this because come on. We gotta leave it on this because this pretty much sums everything up if I can find it.
Oh, yeah, but so what?